What if everything you've been told about retirement is a lie? What if that golden age of leisure at 60 or 65 is nothing but a dangerous myth? The truth, as shocking as it sounds, is that traditional retirement is dead. It's a relic of a bygone era, leaving millions stranded, financially vulnerable, and deeply unfulfilled. But here's the good news. There's a new reality, a path to true financial freedom that doesn't involve waiting for decades. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why the old dream is obsolete and how to start building a future where you never actually retire in the way you imagine. Are you willing to challenge everything you thought you knew about your financial future? Let me know in the comments below. For decades, the plan was simple. Work hard, save diligently, hit 60 or 65, and then stop. Full stop. No more work, just endless vacations and hobbies. But this idyllic vision has crumbled under the weight of modern financial realities. Think about it. Our parents' generation saw pensions and robust interest rates that made this dream plausible. Today, pensions are a rarity, interest rates hover near zero for savings, and the cost of living seems to skyrocket daily. This isn't just a challenge, it's a triple threat eroding your future. First, relentless inflation devours your savings, making every dollar worth less tomorrow than it is today. Studies show inflation consistently chips away at purchasing power, often outpacing the growth of traditional savings accounts. Second, we're living longer than ever before, which sounds great until you realize your retirement nest egg needs to stretch for an additional 20, 30, even 40 years. And finally, the low return environment means your money isn't growing fast enough to outpace inflation or sustain decades of expenses. These forces aren't just inconvenient, they're actively sabotaging the traditional retirement plan, turning it into a blueprint for anxiety, not freedom. So, if the old map leads nowhere, where do we even begin to find true financial independence? The answer isn't to work harder at a broken system. The answer is a complete paradigm shift from the concept of retirement to the reality of financial independence. This isn't about stopping work, it's about making work optional. It's about designing a life where your income isn't tied to a clock or a boss, but to your assets and passions. This is the unretirement blueprint, a powerful three-step strategy that allows you to reclaim your time, your energy, and your future. Forget the old rules, because what I'm about to show you will completely redefine what freedom truly means. Step 1 in the unretirement blueprint is perhaps the most crucial. Don't retire, redefine your freedom. For too long, we've chased a fixed retirement date, a finish line that, for many, is perpetually moving further away. This mindset is deeply flawed. True freedom isn't about reaching an arbitrary age and then collapsing onto a beach. It's about building a life of continuous choice, where your income isn't tethered to your active labor. It's about achieving financial independence through a robust stream of passive or semi-passive income. Consider this. Most people spend their lives working for money, often trading their precious time for a paycheck. But the wealthy, the truly free, they make their money work for them. This isn't a pipe dream, it's a strategic shift. Instead of waiting for a distant retirement, you start designing your life now, today, to create income streams that aren't dependent on your daily grind. Imagine waking up knowing your essential expenses are covered, not by your job, but by the assets you've built. That, my friends, is genuine freedom. How do you redefine this freedom? It starts with radical self-assessment. What does your ideal day look like, regardless of work? What activities genuinely energize you? Most importantly, what are the absolute minimum living expenses you need to cover? This isn't about deprivation, it's about clarity. Knowing your financial baseline is your first step to liberation from bad financial habits. Next, you challenge the traditional 9-to-5 structure. This doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means exploring how you can decouple your income from your time. Could you develop a skill that allows you to consult fewer hours for higher pay? Can you create a digital product that sells while you sleep, like an online course or an ebook? Or perhaps invest in assets that pay you simply for owning them? The goal isn't to stop working altogether, but to work on your own terms. This might involve scaling back hours, working remotely, or pursuing passion projects that generate income. Research consistently indicates that individuals who transition into flex retirement or unretirement often report higher levels of happiness and purpose than those who stop working entirely. The human mind craves engagement, meaning, and contribution. A sudden stop can lead to a vacuum, a sense of purposelessness. So, redefine your freedom not as an end to work, but as the beginning of work on your terms. Shift your focus from saving a massive lump sum to generating consistent, reliable income that covers your lifestyle. This requires a profound change in how you view money, time, and purpose. It's not about scarcity, but about abundant possibilities. Because once you redefine freedom, you're ready to learn how the truly wealthy don't just accumulate money, they live it. And that brings us to the second, equally transformative step: living like the rich by blending passion and profit. Step 2. Live like the rich, blend passion and profit. This isn't about luxury cars and private jets, though those might come as a byproduct. It's about understanding a fundamental truth. The truly wealthy don't separate their income from their purpose. They don't see work as a chore to endure until retirement. They see it as an extension of their identity, a vehicle for continuous growth and contribution. This concept is often called flexirement, a dynamic blend of purposeful engagement and financial security. Think about it. Many billionaires still work, not because they have to, but because they want to. Their work is often indistinguishable from their passions. They've mastered the art of monetizing what they love, creating businesses and ventures that fuel their curiosity and make an impact. This isn't just about financial gain. It's about sustained mental and emotional engagement, which research consistently links to a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. The old retirement model often led to a decline in cognitive function and overall well-being due to a lack of purpose. So, how do you start blending passion and profit? Begin by brainstorming your unique skills, talents, and obsessions. What do people constantly ask your advice about? What problems do you love solving? What hobbies could you talk about for hours? For instance, perhaps you're an amazing baker. Instead of just baking for friends, could you offer specialized workshops? Or create an online course teaching advanced techniques on how to get out of debt fast? Maybe you're a skilled gardener. Could you offer landscaping consultations or sell unique produce? The digital age has democratized income generation. The barriers to entry are lower than ever. You can build an online course, start a consulting business, create digital products like ebooks or templates, offer freelance services, or even start a YouTube channel around your niche expertise, just like this one. The key is to think beyond a traditional job and envision yourself as a solution provider, an entrepreneur of your own life. This isn't about overnight success or getting rich quick. It's about a gradual, intentional process of building an income stream that aligns with your values and interests. It allows you to maintain mental sharpness, stay connected, and continue contributing, all while generating income. Imagine getting paid to do what you love on your own schedule. That's the essence of living like the rich. It redefines work from a burden to a blessing. Now, once you've redefined your freedom and started blending passion with profit, how do you ensure these income streams are robust and sustainable? That leads us to the crucial third step: building your income-generating machine. This is where your money truly starts working for you relentlessly, day and night. Step 3. Build your income-generating machine. This is where your investment strategy undergoes a radical transformation. Traditional advice often pushes for accumulating a massive nest egg that you then slowly deplete during retirement. The problem? As we discussed, inflation eats away at it. Market downturns can decimate it, and the pressure of making it last for decades is immense. The unretirement blueprint shifts this focus entirely. Instead of just saving a lump sum, you strategically build a portfolio designed to generate continuous income. Think of it as constructing a series of financial pipelines that flow cash directly into your bank account, month after month, year after year. This provides stability, reduces dependence on market fluctuations for withdrawal, and allows your principal to continue growing, providing a buffer against longevity risk. So, what assets form the core of this income-generating machine? Let's explore some key components, always remembering that all investments carry inherent risks, and past performance is not indicative of future results. It's crucial to consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any significant investment decisions, as individual circumstances vary greatly. First, dividend stocks. These are shares in financially sound companies that regularly distribute a portion of their earnings to shareholders. Think established, blue-chip companies with a history of consistent dividend payments and strong balance sheets. While stock prices can fluctuate, the dividend payments offer a steady income stream. The key is to diversify across sectors and industries to mitigate specific company or market risks. Next, real estate investment trusts, or REITs. These are companies that own, operate, or finance income-producing real estate across a range of property types, from apartments to shopping centers. They offer a way to invest in real estate without the direct hassle of property management, and they're legally required to distribute a significant percentage of their taxable income to shareholders, making them excellent income generators. Third, consider high-quality bonds or bond funds. While individual bonds can be complex, bond funds offer diversification and professional management. High-yield bonds, while offering more attractive income, carry higher risk and are subject to greater price volatility. A balanced approach would include a mix of investment-grade corporate bonds and government bonds, depending on your risk tolerance and financial goals. Beyond these, consider annuities for a guaranteed income stream, though they often come with less flexibility and lower returns compared to other investments. For the more entrepreneurial, direct investment in small businesses or participation in peer-to-peer lending platforms can offer higher returns but also higher risk and require more active management. And, of course, your intellectual property, like online courses, ebooks, or digital products, can be powerful passive income generators long after the initial creation. The power of this strategy lies in compounding, reinvesting a portion of your income to generate even more income. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building a robust, diversified, and resilient system that generates wealth and freedom over time. It's about intelligently designing your future, rather than hoping for a distant payout. But what does this mean for your overall financial outlook and how you view your life beyond outdated myths? Your future is not a destination you passively arrive at. It's a landscape you actively design. For too long, the narrative of retirement has been a passive one. Save, wait, then stop. This outdated myth has shackled generations to a life of perpetual anticipation, often leading to disappointment and financial insecurity. But you now hold the blueprint to move beyond these limiting beliefs. The unretirement blueprint isn't just about financial tactics. It's about reclaiming agency over your life. It's about intelligent design, not merely accumulating earnings. It's understanding that true wealth is not defined by a static bank balance, but by the continuous flow of income, the freedom of choice, and the ability to pursue purpose on your own terms. It challenges you to stop asking, "When can I retire?" and start asking, "How can I design a life where I never have to stop doing what I love and my finances support that vision?" This shift in perspective is liberating, but it requires action. So, where do you begin? The time for passive dreaming is over. The time for active doing is now. This isn't just a video to watch, it's a call to transformation. Your unretirement journey begins the moment you take the first deliberate step. Whether it's redefining what freedom means to you, brainstorming how to blend your passion with profit, or beginning to build your income-generating machine, action is the currency of change. Don't let this powerful information be just another piece of content you consumed. Turn it into your personal revolution. So, what unretirement strategy will you implement first? Share your plan in the comments below. And if this vision resonates with you, give this video a like, subscribe for more transformative insights, and share it with someone who desperately needs to hear this truth. Your future self will thank you. Imagine a life not defined by a rigid timeline, but by infinite possibilities. A life where your mornings aren't dictated by an alarm clock and a commute, but by your own purpose and passions. A life where financial worries don't cast a long shadow, because you've built a robust system that works for you tirelessly around the clock. This isn't just about financial freedom, it's about reclaiming your very existence, designing an extraordinary life on your own terms. The unretirement vision isn't a fantasy, it's a practical, attainable reality for anyone willing to challenge outdated norms and embrace intelligent design. It's about taking control of your income, seizing command of your time, and sculpting a future that truly reflects your deepest desires, not societal expectations. You possess the power to build a legacy of freedom, not just for yourself, but for generations to come. This is about more than money. It's about a fulfilling existence free from the conventional shackles of age-based retirement. It's about designing a life where every day holds purpose and potential. Remember, the goal isn't to simply stop working, but to transform how you work, how you earn, and how you live. It's a continuous journey of growth, adaptation, and purposeful engagement. So, step away from the myth of the golden years that may never arrive. Step into the reality of a life where every year is golden because you have the freedom to create and to live fully. Your extraordinary life is waiting to be designed. Go build it.